Every project you have ever seen, whether it's building a new application, whether it's planning for a wedding, whether it's constructing a bridge, has a specific path that it follows. And if you don't follow this path, your project is likely going to fail. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 essential project life cycle, which is a framework that every successful project manager needs to have mastery of. Think about this. Have you ever been in a project where everything just feels scattered, people are confused, deadlines are missed? That is because people skip that process and get into execution. In this video, we are going to see how you can combat all of this. The project life cycle has a start, a middle, and an end, which enables you to manage with clarity. This is Figure Out PM, where we break down the message of project management into something you can actually use. My name is Valerie, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome here. So let's break down the 5 essential project life cycle stages. You need to understand these stages in order for you to have a successful project. The first one is the initiation phase. Every successful project starts with a question. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? Is this project feasible? Is it worth investment? Are we solving a problem? It is in the initiation phase where ideas are born. You identify your stakeholders, you define the project goal. The key deliverables that you need to identify here are: who are your stakeholders? What is the project goal? You outline the business case. You define the initial scope. You don't have to rush with this stage because it is the first stage, and if you start at the wrong path, your project is likely going to be disrupted. The second stage is the planning stage. This is the most detailed stage. It requires that you outline your scope, you define a schedule, you have an estimated cost, you allocate resources. It's important that you build a roadmap that is going to guide you throughout your project. When you're thinking about the deliverables here, you should think of the work breakdown structure. You think of a Gantt chart. You should think of a week's register. And in this planning stage, it's important that you involve your team members so that you can always map out the gaps, you can always fill the loopholes, and make sure that the planning is well detailed. The third stage is the execution stage. This is where your plan turns into action. Tasks get done, there is collaboration, your deliverables are being created. As a project manager, your leadership skills are being demonstrated here. You make sure that you are solving problems, there is effective communication. This stage, which is the execution stage, often overlaps with the next stage, that is the monitoring and control stage. It works in parallel with the execution stage. So you are constantly checking for alignment, you are constantly comparing what you have with your plan and driving results. You don't need to micromanage this space. Don't focus on the activities alone. Make sure you also focus on the results. The last stage is the closing stage. Now you have done the work, it's important that you close strong. It's very necessary for you to document your work. Here you are delivering your product. You are also ensuring that all the resources are being released. You are taking the lessons you have learned. You are celebrating your wins. You celebrate with your team, and then you close it very technical. Because if you are not strategic in the way you close your project, you are not likely going to get trust from your stakeholders. Maybe someone will not reach out to you requesting for another project overview, project execution. Make sure you close your project documenting, delivering, and with impact. So let's recap the 5 stages of the project life cycle. The initiation phase, you define your project. The planning phase, you set a roadmap. The execution phase, you get things done. The monitoring and control phase, you ensure that everything is on track. And the last stage, which is the closing, you reflect, and then you wrap up. Mastering these project life cycle stages makes you lead intentionally. It shows that you are not just reacting, and it makes you deliver value. You become more proactive in the way you approach your projects. Let me know in the comment section which of these stages you find very challenging. If you have watched up to this stage, I'm sure you got value. If anything I've shared with you today, if it ignited a spark, if you resonated, if it ignited a question, or even just a feeling, then hit that subscribe button. And my commitment to you, alongside with my team, is very simple: to consistently bring you real, honest, and valuable content that helps you figure out project management one conversation at a time.